These two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Alec Burks. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
For three, Maxey. He can't hit that time. Wiggins against George. Wiggins, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
George's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Adebayo passes to Hero. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter, Adebayo a screen on Oubre. Hero for three. And the Heat, another three.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Pass to Embiid. Blocked. Hero outside. Takes a three. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Oubre with it. Outside Maxey. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Ryan, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Grimes. Pass to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us and the U.S. men's national team.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. 4-point game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Fires for 3. Love grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Adebayo. Over Maxey. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Now Embiid. It'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Tyler Hero has been on display for Miami. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1/4 of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
We've got Butler. Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. And it's McCain in at shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Outside Robinson. Pass to Jovic. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The 76ers making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Highsmith checked in. 76ers trail by 4. Here's Yabusele. Here's Embiid. Anderson pulls it down. Miami's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Anderson with a screen on Gordon. Shoots from 12. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Hero's got 14 points.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
Timeout. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first free throw is good.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
And Oubre gets it to go.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Here's Hero. Drops in the layup for 2. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid in the face of tough D.
Really good move to the hole against the smaller guy. He uses his strength so well.
Pass to Ware. Now here's Hero. He's guarded closely. Outside Anderson. And there's a pick. Back to Hero. Launches a 3. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
A nice shot by McCain.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
A different look for Miami. Adebayo's checked in for Anderson. Wiggins comes in for Robinson. And Mitchell's subbed in for Hero. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Ware. 6 to shoot. Burks for 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. George passes to Maxey. Here's Grimes. And the 76ers another three.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Has to Ware. Wiggins outside. Burks for three. Sinks that one after missing his first two attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Maxey with it. Lets it go from deep. Here's Bona. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Sixers on top. Up, Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Setting the floor for Miami. Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. Such a wide open look. Adebayo's got 5 now.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning a title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And it's Ware missing.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat, Stan. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
Banked it in off the glass. Adebayo's got 9.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
Pass to Grimes. There's a minute 26 left to play in the third quarter here. And Oubre gets it to go. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
For 3, Robinson hits the trifecta. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Edwards. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Bona. Back to Maxey. Uses the glass on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Adebayo, a screen on Edwards. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Adebayo. Clock at 4. Again, the Heat score.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Philadelphia. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Joel Embiid. Butler out there with Edwards. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Butler passes to Embiid. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
So it's both teams making substitutions here, and Embiid drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to Adebayo. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Hero with the bucket.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Outside Oubre. Back to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Hero. And the layup is good off the glass.
He deked the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Okay, thanks, Allie. There's a screen by Wiggins. There's the triple. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
And just letting the play develop. Hero is gifted at reading and breaking defenses down.
To the paint. The kick out to Maxey. From outside the arc. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Oh, commanding the ball in big spots. Maxey is so fearless.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
Embiid drawing the double team. Pass to Oubre. No good from outside.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
Hero for three. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
Clean jumper there by Hero. He really knows his shot well.
To the inside. And Embiid gets the double team. And here's Oubre from the arc. Offensive rebound. For three, George. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within three.
This dude is nails in the clutch. You want your best shot at winning at the end, give the ball to PG. Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Embiid. It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings it within three!
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Pass to Maxey. Now Embiid. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Grimes. Yes! Oh, a tremendous three! We're tied!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And here's Hero. To the wing, right side. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Oh my, turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. George, a deep three. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. Now Hero. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at center. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
Here's Hero. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. Good on the first, and that gives him a lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Screen by Embiid. For three, Maxey. Offensive rebound. So they take the lead. And the 76ers lead by one.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
And there's the lob. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Down low. Pass to Grimes. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Maxey against Hero.
Yeah, you can't fall for the pump fake if you're the defense, because Hero will go into the contact every time.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so Hero nails both of them.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Back to Burks. Adebayo finds Burks. Hero for 3. On target from range.
A huge bucket for Hero. I mean, we've seen it do it in the finals, and the moment not too big for Tyler.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Maxey. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Tyrese Maxey lives for these moments. Loves coming through in the clutch.
Hero against Maxey. Hero with it. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game! To win the game! Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We've got more hoops coming. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Here we go. Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Oh, wow! Embiid, so strong.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Hero against Maxey. He's feeling it. And there's another one for the Heat.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's Embiid. Down low. Embiid puts it in.
2 strong points from Embiid. His MO is to own the painted area.
Here's Hero. Got it. Hero's got 46.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Here's Embiid. Adebayo grabs the board. And for the Heat, they're shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Hero against Embiid. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Works for 3. Counted from distance.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. They trail by 3. Here's Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Outside Oubre. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Grimes. Here's Embiid. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Maxey against Hero. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
That one misses for Hero.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get it quicker.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Hero. It's off.
Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Rizushea and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5.
And Giddey thinks he's out there playing Australian rules football with that kind of play.
Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
Here's Ball after the basket by Atlanta. Pass to Vucevic. Outside, White. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Trains it from beyond the arc. Giddey's got 5.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive. They hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Okongwu with a screen on Ball. Young's shot is off. Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And White kicks to Ball. White setting the pick for Ball. And the Bulls another 3.
And no hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Atlanta making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Now Young. After the missed 3 from Vucevic, there's a screen. It's LeVert on the wing. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Jones checked in for Josh Giddey. There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. Outside, White. Pass to Buzelis. Jones against Young. White with it. Back to Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Over Young. And the Bulls with another miss. The Hawks trail it. LeVert the pass to Young. Okongwu with it. Vucevic defending. Okongwu against Vucevic. Okongwu kicks to Johnson. Tries it from 19. And it's LeVert missing.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now, here is Young. And there's the foul. It's on Trae Jones. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in for Lonzo Ball. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Dyson Daniels. Mann subbed in for Young. Jones looking for an opening. Screen by Smith. They could use a bucket. Got a piece of it. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Bulls on top, up by 1. And back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Trae Jones. Then it's Dosunmu. And it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Shoots over Niang. Dosunmu's shot is off.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Pass to Capella. Now Reza Shea. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie, Reza Shea, looking comfortable operating inside.
Dosunmu with it. Fires from deep. Drops in the tray. Dosunmu's got his first 3 points of the game. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic comes in for Jalen Smith. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for Riza. Giddey the pass to Williams. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
And Young kicks to LeVert. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul. Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls. White comes in for Trey Jones. Ball against Young. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
The Bulls with the lead. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
And so LeVert will bring it up for Atlanta. Aston Yang, there's the triple, drills it from outside. Now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Buzelis with the ball. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Buzelis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They set the pick. LeVert with a wide open look. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Out to the right wing. Here's Vucevic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
Young taking his time here. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Vucevic with 4 seconds on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. The Bulls shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And so in the game for the Hawks, in the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Riza in at the 3. Great open look there. And that's now 6 points for Buzelis.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
Here's Young. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Now Buzelis. 6 points for him. Vucevic dishes the ball over Okongwu, and Ball gets it to go on the assist by Vucevic. Ball's got it all tied up now for Chicago. Atlanta shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Daniels kicks to Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
It's Giddey with the drive.
And Giddey is just so clever at finding ways to the rim. Good at ripping through holes in the deep.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for most improved player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. The Bulls making a switch here. Williams has checked in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Vucevic. Outside ball. Here's White. It's blocked. Here's Daniels. White covering. Young against Giddey. And Young kicks to Daniels. Okongwu with a screen on White. Shot clock at 5. Daniels passes to Young. Over Giddey. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 11 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
White setting the pick for Williams. Back to White. Pass to Vucevic. Over Okongwu. Yep, that one goes. He's got 5.
A load inside. Vooch knows how to use that size to get where he wants.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Chicago. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Ball. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Rizachet. Mann's checked in for Dyson Daniels. And it's LeVert in for Trae Young. The Bulls trailing. White inside, defended by Mann. White, good. White's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
LeVert from outside. Good on the triple. And the Hawks lead by 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Outside White. On the wing, Dosunmu. And the 3 off target. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's Atlanta. They're up by 3. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Bulls trail by 3. They've got Josh Giddey. Smith is out there with Williams. Then it's Trae Jones. And it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
Here's Buffkin. To the middle. Here's LeVert. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high quality shot and then able to knock it down.
To the inside. Smith. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Pass to Bufkin. Now Levert. Into the lane. Count that bucket. Now it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
And just so good at reading angles. When Levert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
Smith outside. Connects from three-point range.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Trey Jones. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David. White finds Giddey. And there's the drive. The teardrop falls in. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter.
And Giddey, one of those guys who really can stuff the stat sheet.
Okongwu with a screen on Giddey. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Reza Shea's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta. Ball feeling it out a bit. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Young's shot is off.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Okongwu. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Vucevic.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
It's Okongwu, high post. And that one drops.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Well, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Ball against Young. In the corner, Daniels. Shoots over White. It's in! And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
And that's an intentional foul. .24 seconds left in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Here's Vucevic. Misses the baby hook. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Launches a 3. Rebound by the Hawks, and he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Buzelis' shot is good. And so the Hawks take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all out.
Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For
impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. Now here's Siakam. Just 5 to shoot from deep. Turner, no good. George against Siakam. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. The 3 is up. Pure from three-point range.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Now here's Nembhard. Defense is right there. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's Philadelphia. George feels it out a bit. The 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Paul George's shooting form is just so pretty. This guy has the ability to make shots so easy.
Halliburton outside. Over to the left wing. Turner passes to Nesmith. George with a steal. Stripped away. Joel Embiid with the board. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. A nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got 5 points.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now here's Halliburton. Nembhard outside. They need this. And he buries his first look.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's the steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Now here's Halliburton. And here's Siakam for 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Maxey against Halliburton. Maxey surveys. Here's Embiid. Tries again. And he lays it in.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Matherin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the 3, but go to your first strength.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Siakam.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Butler comes in for Tyrese Maxey. And the Pacers also making a change. Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Shepard. Now Embiid shoots over Matherin. Embiid gets the bucket.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Here's Halliburton. Still no points. For three. Sinks the tray.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
We've got Butler, Edwards out there with Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Toppin, a screen on Butler. Back to Toppin. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Butler passes to Embiid. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
A nice shot by McCain.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. And some changes here for the 76ers. Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Grimes in for Butler. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Here's Grimes. Nails it from beyond the arc. Grimes has got 8 points.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to review the game plan.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Mathurin. Outside Nesmith. There's a screen by Turner. Nembhard, right side. Shot clock at 5. Over to the wing. Jacks up a 3. And it's Miles Turner with a 3. Turner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
And it's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Embiid drops them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. Turner finds Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Mathurin. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Mathurin's got his first bucket in this one. Now here's Maxey. He's guarded by Nembhard. 46 seconds left in the second period. Here's George. The rebound by Nesmith.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Three-pointer Mathurin. Another three for Indiana.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Here's Embiid. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And here's Indiana now, trailing by 2. Siakam looking it over. Wide open look. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And we're through the first half of... Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the 5.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Nesmith's shot is off. Oh, stolen by Turner. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Right, this is the size of Miles Turner because he's so skilled at using it to pick up these fouls.
He's off on the second. The Sixers leading. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Oubre. Maxey with it. There's the 3. Hits the three-pointer. Maxey's got 6 points.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
And here's Nembhard. To the middle. Turner, no good. Philadelphia leading by 5. Oubre passes to Maxey. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Nice shot by George.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Indiana making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. And the Pacers with possession here. 8-point game. Well, let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you.
This is why coaches love Tyrese Halliburton. Just plays the right way.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. The Sixers lead by 8. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Embiid against Turner. Embiid passes to Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer off the mark. Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton left side. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Maxey passes to Oubre. Fires from deep. Drains the triple. And the 76ers lead by 11.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Yabusele. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
On the wing, Nembhard. 6 points for him. Right wing. Turner finds Siakam. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Indiana with a three. Outside Maxey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Philadelphia finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Joel Embiid. Edwards out there with Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. 13 feet out. Embiid gets the bucket.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Halliburton for three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Edwards. Pass to McCain. Edwards a screen on Halliburton. Here's McCain. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. They trail by 7. Outside Mathurin. McConnell with it. Halliburton surveys the floor. From the wing. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So both teams changing it up here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Philadelphia with another miss. Pacers trail by 5. Inside, here's Siakam. An easy 2 on the layup.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Outside Oubre. For 3, George knocks down the triple. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Siakam, no good. The Sixers lead by 6. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Halliburton against Maxey. Here's Embiid. And Turner with the block.
Well, how about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Siakam in the post. He's covered by Oubre. And Indiana misses again. For Philadelphia, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Grimes' shot is off.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Siakam against Oubre. Deflected.
That's unparalleled defensive focus from Kelly Oubre. He's all over his man and just suffocates that shot.
Two points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
Halliburton comes to help. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Oh, it's stolen.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Oh, he buried the 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul. Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Five ticks left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Siakam. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are... Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. And here is Maxey. George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. And for the Pacers, they're shooting 59% on this one. A good average. Halliburton outside. Back to Siakam. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Turner, a screen on Oubre. Just 3 to shoot. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
From 9 feet. And Maxey with a nice bucket inside. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Embracing the challenge inside, Maxey refuses to back down.
Siakam outside. There's a screen by Turner. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Pass to Siakam. Nembhard outside. Maxey against Halliburton. The three. And Indiana misses again. A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. And that increases the lead to 6. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Timeout.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. '76ers on D. Siakam, the pass to Turner. Here's the three. They get it back. Another shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
Yeah, this guy does such a tremendous job creating contact. Pascal Siakam, give him the up fake and draw the foul.
And he makes both free throws. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. Indiana on offense. And here's Turner from the arc. Money! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
You want the answer? Can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Pass to Nembhard. Let's go with a 3, and it's in. And that one brings them within 1. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Boy, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
So it's the 76ers.
could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in its center.
I like that. Get Wiggins something in rhythm, and he knocks it down.
Right side, White. Pass to Buzelis. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Wiggins from outside. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Here's Wiggins after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, and the shot goes in. Wiggins has got 5 now.
The mid-range wasn't always Wiggins' favorite, but he is becoming more and more consistent from there.
Giddey. It's hauled in by the Heat. Burks looking around. Good on the three-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now, here's Burks. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Adebayo, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by Giddey.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in. The Heat also with a sub. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in for Lonzo Ball. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, G.A., Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Here's White. Good on the shot.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Robinson passes to Adebayo. The fader. Again, the miss by the Heat.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Inside. Pass to Dosunmu. Williams a screen. Fires the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Nah, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Miami ahead. They're up by 1. From the United Center. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Especially on the road.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Hero, the bounce pass. Pass to Robinson. There's the screen. Takes it off the glass. Robinson's got his first 2 points.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Smith sets the pick for Jones. Shoots over Hero, and the Bulls tack on 2 more. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. Anderson, a screen on Jones. Hero from long range. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Jones against Hero. Now Giddey. Nice open look, but it's no good.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Jovic passes to Larson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Fires the 3. And again, Miami with the triple. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Dosunmu. And Giddey gets it to go. Miami leading by 3. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Bruce Ellis comes in for Lonzo Ball. And it's Kobe White in for Trey Jones.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
White the pass to Vucevic. Here's Giddey. And yes, it's good. Giddey's got 4 this quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Back to Burks. Pass to Hero. To the paint. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. And Wiggins throws it down.
I love it when Wiggins is aggressive on offense, especially when he's near the rim.
Now, Buzelis. It's White on the wing. Burks covering. Vucevic with it. 6 to shoot. Floats one. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Superb focus there from Vooch, accepting the contact like a champ.
And the Bulls with some changes. Ball comes in for Patrick Williams. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Jones with the bounce pass. White the pass to Ball. Here's Vucevic. Misses the layup.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. They've got Wiggins, Tyler Hero out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. Here's Wiggins. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Wiggins has got 11.
An easy fit in this offense. Wiggins can make shots from anywhere they put him.
Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Vucevic up top. Back to Giddey. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 9 points in the game so far.
You can count on Vucevic to make a few clever handoffs. He sees what's happening at all times.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Bulls trail by 3. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And it's White, top of the key. Back to Vucevic for the tie. And he's good on the 3-ball. Vucevic has got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
The ability to stretch the 4 is such a dangerous weapon for Vuce and his team.
And here is Hero. He's got 6, hits the 3-point bomb. And the Heat lead by 3.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Buzelis. Now here's Giddey. He's got 9. Here's the 3. And the Bulls another 3.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Here's Ware. Back to Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Ware from deep. And the Heat another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Vucevic kicks to Giddey. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists now in this one. Hero passes to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper. Hero's got 12 points in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. The Heat leading by 4. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Giddey against Wiggins. Here's Ware. And the Heat, another 3.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
Hero against Ball. Outside, White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Vucevic kicks to White. It could go, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Miami Heat heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The Heat with the lead. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. And got Trey Jones. Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2 spot. And it's Miami with another.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Jones looking for an opening. Smith with a screen on Hero. Here's Jones. Lays it up and banks it in.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Larson. Rebound by Smith. Jones against Hero. Jones kicks to Giddey. He takes it in. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Jones. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olden. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. 5 to shoot. Vucevic setting the pick for White. And he gets the bucket.
The IQ of White, reading those pick and rolls and just taking what the D gives him.
Hero passes to Wiggins. Pass to Burks. Adebayo with a screen on White. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Heat lead by 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Vucevic. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo finds Hero. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. A fadeaway, and with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Vucevic.
And Vuce is an effective shooter, especially from that mid-range area.
Here's Hero. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And That's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
And so he makes both from the line.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Here's Hero. And the shot is long. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 6-point game. Outside, Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Getting it done when their backs are against the wall. What a gritty play there from Ball.
Hero against Ball. Miami no good on that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. Both good from the line that time. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
There's White. Pass to Giddey to tie it up. Misses the 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
Seven seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it's Miami winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for
Big men grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Kongwu with the rebound. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And out on the wings, Zach Ricochet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
On the wing, Daniels. He's guarded by Bridges. 5 to shoot. Okongwu, a screen on Brunson. The 3 from Ricochet. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. For New York, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Towns, right side. Sinks the 15-footer.
And Towns can make this shot in his sleep. It's something the defense must guard closely.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. A minute 50 left to play in the first. To the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
So for the Knicks, Achua's checked in for Anunoby, and it's McBride in for Bridges. Karis LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. Hart finds Achua outside McBride. Here's Towns, guarded by Okongwu. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And so Towns nails them both. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Now here's Brunson. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Brunson's got 5.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
LeVert outside. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Young. 5 on the clock. Over Brunson. And that one's good. Young's got his second basket.
And the defense has to be more aware, or else Young will stick them from the mid-range every time.
Towns taking his time here. Lets a floater go. The rebound by Atlanta. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Young. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Young against Brunson. Count that one. 7 points in the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Atlanta on top, leading by a point. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. They've got Karis LeVert, George Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Rizachet, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Fires in the triple. LeVert's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Bridges with it. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Achua. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Rizachet. The Hawks lead by 4. Niang inside. McBride covers. Niang, the pass to LeVert. The deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're scrappy, they're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. LeVert outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. LeVert's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Towns outside. Puts the move on. And the layup is good. Towns has got 6.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Pass to LeVert. Up top, Young. Brunson defending. He gets it in there. He's got 9.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Towns outside. The 3 ball. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. And it's all knotted up.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Hart's checked in for New York. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
And Towns has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Anunoby finds Brunson. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high-percentage shots.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson against Young. Misses in close. Fires from way outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. New York out in front. They lead by a bucket. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. Back to Young. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Outside Hart from behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Hart's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Shoots over Anunoby. Pass to Rizachet. Now Young. Johnson a screen on Brunson. There's Young with the 3. Hart pulls it in.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams, but Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that. And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. Here's Daniels. There's Young with the 3. Cash! Trae Young with a triple.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Towns a screen on Young. Towns with the ball. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Back to Brunson. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Sneaking inside, it's Brunson.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Johnson on the wing. Back to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Brunson. Young finds Okongwu. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Man, the pass to LeVert. 27 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Here's Brunson on the take. Oh, a hard-nosed drive from Brunson.
And not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Now LeVert. Okongwu, a screen on Brunson to the inside. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Clint Capella. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Bufkin in at the point.
Yeah, at 6'11", 250 pounds, Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
Pass to Capella. LeVert right side. Count that bucket.
Very comfortable shooting it from there. LeVert converts. Get it?
Outside McBride. Outside Anunoby. Three-pointer. Bufkin with a rebound. Hawks trail by 6. Here's Mann. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City. Playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Niang. Daniels is checked in for LeVert. And it's Young in for Bufkin. Right side man. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Bridges. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Ricochet, he's checked in for the Hawks. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard and we will win this game.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good and he'll go to the line. That's going to send Trae Young to the line. Jalen Brunson picks one up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep. Man, good whistle there.
The first free throw is good, and that makes it a three-point lead.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Pass to Ricochet. Three-pointer. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Left side, Anunoby. Outside, Hart. Towns on the screen. Here's Brunson outside. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And they pick up 2. Young's got 19 points.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them. Man, the defender really went after him.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. Oh, blows the alley-oop jam. Outside Anunoby. Towns finds Hart. Brunson against Young. Strong move, Brunson.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Brunson against Young. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
And they double up Brunson. Left side, Anunoby. Pass to Hart. No one near him. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Outside Brunson. And so it's New York winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van
Down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. George is out there with Oubre. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard. Now Buzelis. Paul George missing from long range. Vucevic down low, covered by Oubre. Maxey against Ball. Pass to Embiid. Over Giddey. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Embiid's got the game going here with the first basket for the 76ers. Outside, Ball. Ball, a screen on Oubre. The shot by Buzelis, no good. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Shoots the three. And White, the bucket on the assist by Ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's the teardrop. Giddey, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Oubre. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Shot clock at 6. Here's Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you.
Timeout. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this scene.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Josh Giddey. And Trey Jones subbed in for Ball.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And that one's good, Maxey.
Boy, I like it. Quick, aggressive move by Maxey.
Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Smith dishes to White. And the layup falls. White's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Pass to McCain. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Butler comes in for Maxey. Edwards against Giddey. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Drains the three-pointer. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. 76ers on top. They're up by 3. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Edwards. Abusele out there with Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. Here's McCain. Pass to Abusele. Now Embiid. Clock at 6. Over Smith. And it falls over the rim and in. 6 points for him.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Now here's Giddey. Jones with it. Smith with a screen on Butler. Down low. And Smith with the stuff.
Jalen Smith punishing that rim.
The 76ers leading by 3. Butler deciding where to go with it. Here's Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid.
The fans at the Bulls games are in very good company because Don C is in the crowd. In fact, guys, I'm wearing some of his stuff tonight. How you like the drip?
One of Chicago's premier streetwear designers, from shoes to hats. His styles have definitely made a mark on the league.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Here's McCain. He's covered by Ball, and he comes up with the deuce.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Giddey. Ball kicks to Williams. The 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now here's Embiid. He's covered by Ball. This one for 3. McCain's shot is off. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And the shot is good.
Well, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the post, rising up above his defender to get that one to go down.
Oubre outside. Pass to Grimes. Nailed from three-point land. Grimes has got 5 now.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Ball sets a screen for Williams. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Some changes for Chicago. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Patrick Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Josh Giddey. And it's Kobe White in for Jones.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Left side, ball. Here's Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And it's now only a 1-point Philadelphia lead. Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. Here's Grimes. Lets it go with a three. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Outside, White. Another three for Chicago.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside, Maxey. From downtown, another three for Philadelphia. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, you have to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic, and it's White in at the 2-guard spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Here's Grimes. Embiid, no good. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Bulls trail by 4. Ball feeling it out a bit. Vucevic gets double teamed. White wide open. He fires. And the 3-ball is good. White's got 13.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Outside, George. Unloads from 9, and it's good for 2. He's got 5. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago.
Timeout, timeout.
It's a 3-point game. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic finds White. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Embiid. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have...
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Giddey against George. And Embiid with the block. And they recover it. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And that sends Nikola Vucevic to the free throw line. That one on Embiid. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Buzelis. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by White. Fast break. Here they come.
Man, I like Ball's energy going to the rack. I mean, he's showing no fear because he knows he's going to get hit, and he drives inside anyway.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Some changes for Chicago. Smith comes in for Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in for Josh Giddey. Pass to Grimes. Here's McCain. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And so he hits both. Bulls trail by 5. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Here's White, and it's blocked. Now Maxey. He has 5. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Jones checked in for Lonzo Ball.
And right now, White red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Maxey passes to Edwards. Six to shoot. Here's Yabusele. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And here's White. He's got 15. There's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. White's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Bulls.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up 3s the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, they've got Embiid, Yabusele out there with Edwards. Then it's Butler, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Outside, Jones. Here's Giddey. And stolen by Butler. Stolen by Collins. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Collins.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Vucevic checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Jones. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
All right, thank you, David. And the basket by Embiid.
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance. Par for the course.
Buzelis' shot is good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Outside, George lets the three fly. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds in this game. White, that's tipped. White against George. Oubre outside. Pass to Maxey. Pulls up on the wing. Again, Philadelphia. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all day long, and the block total is off the charts.
And the defense has been disrupted, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
High arcing shot. Oubre can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 5. Giddey kicks the ball. Vucevic against Embiid. Now here's Vucevic. He started closer. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Giddey. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic, and there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey. Embiid's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Giddey, no one around him. Count it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And look at the rookie out there facilitating for his team. Buzelis not missing the chance to make his teammates better.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Pass to Grimes. George double teamed. From past the arc. Grimes with the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, hard to say too much about the craftiness of Vucevic's game. I mean, oftentimes, because he's so clever and so good at drawing fouls, he just toys with defenders.
And so they foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Here's Giddey. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Really nice job there by Buzelis. Already sees the floor at a high level.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws. I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
And it's White missing. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
And Embiid drops them both.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
So the 76ers win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a...
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.
safe to say they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Alec Burks. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the center position. Now here's Burks. Here's Adebayo. Nice D from Bridges. Towns outside. Pass to Bridges. Over Hero. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Towns.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
Towns way outside, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
There's a three for Towns, countering the three they just gave up.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Outside Burks. Hero outside. Here he goes. Oh, he elevates for the slam. Jalen Brunson on the receiving end.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And Allie LaForce spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Allie.
Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. It's good.
Well, the energy from Bridges really helping out to help him collect those points.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Bridges. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Burks passes to Wiggins. Here's Ware. To the paint. Here's Burks. Soft touch off the glass.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Brunson. Outside Achua. Brunson surveys. And a nice finish on the layup. Brunson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Pass to Ware. Outside Robinson. Here's Ware. Covered by Towns. Now Burks. Over Brunson. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
Here's McBride. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball. .16 seconds left in the first quarter. Pulls it from the top of the key, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Bridges has got 6 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And so it's the New York Knicks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Setting the floor for Miami. Kyle Anderson is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Jovic in at the 5 spot. Robinson passes to Bridges. Buries it from 3. He's got 9.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
2 points. That one goes.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Payne, the pass to Robinson. Now Achua. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
New York making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Highsmith, he's checked in for Miami. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Bridges with it. 9 points in the game. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
Hero with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Shot clock at 6. Hero no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Bridges on the attack. Good. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Like when Bridges attacks the lane like this, showing he's not afraid to play physical.
Here's Hero. And he drops it in from the low post.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So Miami ends up going with a new group. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Anunoby. Towns down low.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first. The Knicks making a switch here. Shamit's checked in. He does not get the second one. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, B.A., that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Well, Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. And here's Burks. Mitchell, a screen on Brunson. Adebayo with it for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Down low. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's the New York Knicks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Hero against Brunson. Pass to Hart. To the middle. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now Wiggins. Now here's Burks. To the inside. Here's Hero. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami. That's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Robinson, he's checked in for Wiggins. Heat trail by 5. Outside Burks. Brunson against Hero. Outside Robinson. Nails it from 3. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Love the timing as Robinson comes off footwork there to get the catch and get the shot up.
Back to Brunson. Puts it up from 12. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Brunson's got 6 here in the quarter.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
Outside Burks. Pass to Ware from downtown. The Knicks with the rebound. To the paint. The kick out to Brunson. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists in the game. 1:14 left in the third quarter. With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Brunson finds Anunoby. Back to Brunson. A sturdy finish from Brunson.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Bridges against Burks. Pass to Hero. This one for 3. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. It's a 3-point game. That one drops for him. Hero's got 22.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. 11 points in the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth quarter. They've got Duncan Robinson. Kyle Anderson is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Here's Payne. Up and in on the layup.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Heat trail by 3. Robinson passes to Anderson. Inside. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And some changes here for New York. Hart's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Pass to Hero. To take the lead. Gets the 3-ball to go. Hero's got 16 points here in the second half.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Here's Brunson. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Here's Hero. Count it. Hero's got 8 here in this quarter.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Miami making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Here's Hero. The Knicks pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brunson against Hero. Brunson misses. Miami's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Burks finds Adebayo. From 13, no good off the glass.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Brunson, and he buries it.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Hero. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
Here's Hero. Shot from 12. He connects.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
So it's the Knicks now. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. Count it.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
Bridges against Burks. Pass to Hero. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter, smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
No, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Turner. For three, Siakam. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is be a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Ball against Halliburton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Vucevic. To the wing right side. Ball from long range. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Now here is Halliburton. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Back to Turner. Indiana moving it around. Nembhard finds Nesmith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Buzelis.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Here's Nembhard. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
Now here's Giddey. Here's Vucevic. Good work there as it goes.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Halliburton passes to Turner. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Turner with the screen. Sinks the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Jones subbed in for Ball. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 6. And it's Mathurin missing. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Jones against McConnell. Jones in the post over McConnell. And the Bulls with another miss. Pacers leading by 4. Back to Siakam. The layup off target.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pacers lead by 4. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Dosunmu. Smith is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Jones in at the 1.
We know Jalen Smith wants to be around that offensive window. You've got to check this guy out.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw this game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Now, here's McConnell. He has yet to score. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. He was all alone on that one. Halliburton's got the lead up to 4 now for Indiana, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Here's Mathurin. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Now on the scoring column with that bucket, 1 for 2 this game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
And here is Williams. After Obi Toppin was able to get the triple. Vucevic down low. Turner covering. Kicks it out to Jones. Lets it go from deep. And the Bulls another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Mathurin. Toppin passes to Nembhard. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
What a heads-up play by Obi. Toppin feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
Outside, Jones. Back to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Mathurin. And that one, good. Pacers leading by 4. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. So for the Bulls, Bruce Ellis is checked in for Patrick Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Josh Giddey. And it's Kobe White in for Trey Jones. Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. 6 points for him. A nice shot by Nesmith.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now here's Ball. 7-point differential. Count that one.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
On the wing, Mathurin. Light covering, and the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That is his first foul of the game. Smith checked in for Dosunmu. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Now here's Vucevic. A floater, and it's White missing. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Shot from 12. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And now it's a 9-point Pacer lead. Ball from long range. It's good from long range. Ball's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Bulls. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5. Pass to Nembhard. Out to the right wing. Siakam outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Nembhard's got 9.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
And he's good on the second. Bulls trail by 7. Giddey with it. Inside. Here's Vucevic. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Back to Halliburton. Shoots over Ball. Halliburton no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Nembhard finds Neesmith. And here's Halliburton. He's covered by Ball. Crafty move. And it's Halliburton missing. Bulls trail by 5. 1:44 left to play here in the third. Vucevic against Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Giddey. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Pacers leading by 5. Pass to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Light covering. And a wide open look for Siakam. Sinks the three-pointer. Siakam's got 12.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Here's Buzelis, and that comes off the assist by Giddey.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 12.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Josh Giddey. And Jones subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Indiana also making some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. Pass to White. Puts up a 3. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers leading by 8. Siakam passes to Shepard. Back to Siakam. Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. For the 3. Toppin can't get it to go. Outside Williams. Here's White. Jacks up a 3. That one misses. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Jalen Smith. Trey Jones out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Williams. And it's Giddey in at the 3 spot. Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. Here's Jones. Unloads from 9. Yes, that goes in.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Jones looking for an opening. Williams finds Giddey. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for Dosumu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Trey Jones. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Bulls trail by 8. Wide, a screen on Halliburton. Out left to the wing. Here's Vucevic. The Pacers pull it in.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Ball against Halliburton.
The two things you love here, how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And Vucevic kicks the ball. Vucevic a screen on Halliburton. No one covering. Ball's got 19 points.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Siakam passes to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Now Nembhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Here's Giddey. Siakam pulls it in. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Nesmith. Halliburton on the wing. Giddey defending. Halliburton, that's good.
Well, you have to be poised if the ball is going to be in your hands as that shot clock dwindles down. Tyrese Halliburton, yes, sir.
Giddey finds White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Now the Pacers with it. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam a screen on Ball. To the middle. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And an intentional foul right there. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, so now it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Pass to Buzelis. White, good. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. So it's Indiana picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team.